Regulation F is a federal regulation that implements the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, commonly known as the FDCPA, or a lot of people just call it the Federal Debt Collection Law, which was passed in 1977. Although Regulation F has existed for many years, it hasn't had any real practical relevance until now. This past November, Regulation F was amended to bring the FDCPA in step with modern modes of communication. Although mobile phones certainly did exist in 1977, they're far from widespread use, and text messaging, I believe, didn't become really a thing until the mid to late 1990s, and even email wasn't in widespread use until the 1990s, and of course, social media being very much more recent. These forms of communication were simply not taken into consideration when the FDCPA was first drafted. The FDCPA is essentially silent on what is allowed and what is not allowed with these more modern forms of communication. It's important for both the debt collector and consumers to know what is acceptable. The debt collector wants to not break the law, hopefully, and consumers want to know if their rights have been violated. These considerations have been addressed, but they've been addressed by individual courts across the country, and unfortunately, a lot of these decisions are inconsistent. This is one of the reasons that the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, or CFPB, took on the task of establishing rules for the use of these more modern modes of communication in the context of collecting consumer debts.